Polygamy is a controversial subject that is found in the Bible and in Latter-day Saint history. This short presentation will cover examples of those who practiced polygamy in the Bible. Before proceeding, it would be important to understand that the word concubine often appears in this subject. Generally speaking, a concubine can be seen as an inferior, second-class wife, especially in regards to inheritance issues. The scriptures sometimes use the word wife and concubine interchangeably. Keturah is called the wife of Abraham in Genesis 25:1 and concubine in 1 Chronicles 1:32. With that out of the way, there are a number of individuals that are shown to have had more than one wife in the Bible. The first known case is Lamech in Genesis 4:9, who had 2 wives. Abraham had 3 wives. Sarai in Genesis 11:29, Hagar in Genesis 16:3, and Keturah in Genesis 25:1. Abraham may have had other wives or concubines as well, as noted in Genesis 25:6. Jacob had 2 wives, Leah and Rachel, and 2 concubines, Bilhah and Zilpah. Through his 4 total wives came the house of Israel. Without polygamy, the house of Israel would not exist. Think of how much the Bible and history would be different without Jacob practicing polygamy. Moses married Zipporah in Exodus 2:21 and an Ethiopian woman in Numbers 12:1. Some say when Moses married the Ethiopian woman, Zipporah probably was dead. This is possible, but it also just as likely that he had 2 wives at the same time as those before him had done. Exodus 21:10 and Deuteronomy 21:15 show that having more than one wife was acceptable under the law, so Moses would not have seen having 2 wives as a problem. David had many wives, including Michal, Abigail, Ahinoam, Maacah, Haggith, Abital, and Eglah. Solomon had 700 wives and 300 concubines, found in 1 Kings 11:3. Gideon had many wives in Judges 8:30. Asher had 2 wives in 1 Chronicles 4:5. Shaharaim had 2 wives in 1 Chronicles 8:8. Jehoiada had 2 wives in 2 Chronicles 24:3. Elkanah had 2 wives in 1 Samuel 1:1-5. Aviah had 14 wives in 2 Chronicles 13:21. Rehoboam had 18 wives and 60 concubines in 2 Chronicles 11:21. In addition, there are some examples where polygamy is implied by the number of children an individual man had. In Judges 10:3-4, Yair had 30 sons. Abdon in Judges 12:13-14 had 40 sons. In both examples, daughters would also been present but are not counted. None of this is probable without multiple wives being involved. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints does not practice polygamy. It ended the practice about 100 years ago. Our belief follows the instruction found in the Book of Mormon in Jacob chapter, where only one wife is allowed in verse 27, but an exception is made in verse 30, where polygamy is allowed in situations when God does command it. Outside of those times, we are hearken unto the things which Jacob said, which is no polygamy. This also follows the views of Martin Luther, who said that a Christian is not free to marry several wives unless God commands him to. Thank you for your time.